Hello gentlemen, welcome back to the Schalke career mode. In the last episode, we had a very interesting episode indeed, getting the win against Werder Bremen on the 4th right there of the beginning of the new month. Also, but that as well, the Leverkusen game was a massive upset for them. For us, it was a hell of a win indeed. We're doing pretty decent in the Bundesliga so far, considering we are, a team that probably should be fighting to stay out of relegation this season. We're on the verge of potentially going for maybe top 7, I would say, if things still go our way. But now we are against a team that should be probably first in the league, but it's actually Borussia Dortmund, their rivals in Bayern Munich. Massive game for them. They're looking to step up and finally get some more wins under their belt and climb the table. And assessing some of the comments now, though, I did see one comment to actually just have a look at some of the positions in the team. Like, for example, we have got this Hamish here, who will be converted now into a left wing, as you can see, and some other individuals as well along the line. We also have as well had a comment, which is a good suggestion as well, and I actually didn't notice, so good eye there from the people in the comments to see that Wolfsburg and Augsburg, Werder Bremen, and some of the other bigger teams could be on their way down, and they've actually got some decent talent with them. So if they go down, we'll be able to bring them in probably into next season or January. But for now, we have got Bayern Munich, which is a bit of a toughie, I feel like. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes. I mean, we've been really good, to be honest. I mean, Dortmund, we did it right there. Leverkusen will be doing decent, but this is the team that, well, let's be realistic, who probably could go on to win the actual Bundesliga. Are probably definitely favourites. So let's see if we can pick a result here. I'll take a draw, but you never know what this team can do against the mighty Germany, Bayern Munich. So here we go then, and that's the man to watch out for, Harry Kane, England's number 9. Definitely, I would say, top 3 best strikers in the world. I mean, the stats he just produces every season. How he hasn't won a trophy, I don't know. He's cursed to the silverware. But hopefully he'll be able to lift it now with real life with Bayern Munich. Good clearance out there. The Armani, he was fantastic in the last episode. Finally coming to his own now. Unlucky there from Kun. Would have been through straight away there. And Segun into Kun. But it's unfortunate from there. Just a bit more of a push Bayern to the left-hand side and be alright. Connolly and Gakpo. I didn't actually get to see their team. So any player that actually touches the ball would be familiarised with their team, but the likes of Cody Gakpo joining the side after just winning the Premier League with Liverpool, it seems. Let's join them. Good challenge there. First 12 minutes been looking alright, to be fair. I mean, I was trying to go for the top left there, was massively open. Sanchez, good head down there. Merkin into Diallo. Lucky. We've got lucky there to get it back though, Bernal. Into Segan. Could be a little lap and run there, and we'll take that. And Kun now, and there could be a ball into the box. A good ball there into Costellas. He goes through a pick ball, and I thought a winger could come in clutch again there, but he couldn't, unfortunately. The goal we paid a lot of money for definitely turned up, especially in that last game where he scored a thunderbolt goal, which could be the goal of the season for us in season 2 so far. I don't think of another goal that we have scored this season that's been up there, but Groteska coming through and Egan Riley, who I would say, out of all the signings we've made in Season 2, has been the most consistent. Last episode, he was phenomenal. Definitely picked up in a man match, I would say, in one of the games. Good pass inside though, and Polo. Well done. And Sanchez, he is the centre-back, but I'm just going to try and strive him up this wing. And we are going to do well. We might get it back, and now we need to get it off. He needs to get back position in Kun now. Can play it inside and just needs to be a little bit more sharper there. That's unlucky. Cody Gakpo losing his foot in there, but weirdly it's actually helped him out. Cody Gakpo still running through here into Crash and Mashko, which I think is a new signing from back push cross to Elise. Into Kane, and then Polo saves it quite comfortably, the Belgium. Could we run through there, but needs to be a bit quicker on the ball. I did see the run from the Greek freak, and it goes a ball into the side there, and Polo's trying to come out, but it's going across the goal, and Gakpo's got it. Before we could get it there, with Polo, probably shouldn't have brought him out. Needs to be maybe quick off his line, but a poor goal to concede. We lost the ball quite poorly at the top, and then decision making by myself there was not the best. I just didn't expect him to get that cutback so crisp and on. And Gakpo, the new signing for Bayern Munich, takes the lead. Come on, I need to switch on a little bit here, because I've been a bit poor when it comes down to these wings. I need to wake up a little bit here. This is not the game really we want to for a little bit too detailed. I mean, we get it because it is Bayern. Try to work it outside, one back into that cross. Merkin gets a volley there. And he's done well. And he's done well there. That's a good pass down the wing. And cracking matcher there. And Kane going for a bit of an audacious shot there, just testing the waters of the keeper again, I feel like. But this has all been Bayern Munich now. We've just been a bit sloppy in the attacking third, I feel like. The midfielder have been a bit, I wouldn't say inconsistent. I mean, they're getting the ball, but it's more going forward. The wingers, I think we need to massively change the attack in the second half. It's not working at all. But Bayern Munich lead this game 1-0 thanks to Cody Gakpo. Can we get something out of this game in the second half? Gentlemen, two changes. Silva comes on a strike for Costellas, and also Januzaj comes in for Kun. Just a bit of a different player out on the wing. A bit more technical, not as fast, but a bit more of a technical player. And he nearly bounces past Davies already there. It's a good start there. Just got a bit clipped right at the end. And Bernal, well done. We just cannot get the better pass of Diamani. Better strength there from the winger. Well done. Setting some good form recently. The little triangle play now. And that's a lot better at number 8. Cuts inside. Can he get the pass across it to Januzaj? He can't. It's unlucky. Very unfortunate indeed. Kranjmacher there. Diving in. Harry Kane. Not only so good at shooting, but an excellent passer as well. Not the fastest player in the world, but just an all-round good striker. Vega, what a turn that is. There could be a ball over the top there if the Diao could hit it, and he has. And Aito has done well in the end. Harry Kane does well. For a guy who hasn't got speed, he stands past him quite well there. And Reed, well done. Yeah, as I make the run. Again, we're just getting kind of bombarded with these better players on the pitch. Bit of a boring game this so far for you guys as well, but for me, because nothing's happening up top. I'm surprised that ain't an advantage there, but we got back. And Davies loses possession. We did it right there. The best pass. Seager, that's a lot better there. Bit of a possession play with the team. That's what we'd like to see. Into the striker. There's some runs, and Januzaj has made one out on the wing. And Januzaj does well. Can he cut it inside though? He can to the striker. Can we get it? And Manuel Neuer with probably his first save off the game. But we get a corner. We do get a corner. Ramirez Cardozo's going to come into the pitch. Eden Militao is going to come on for Eric Dyer, who's actually been alright in the Bundesliga in real life. But come on. Good delivery here. Would be ideal. It's not a bad ball, but hasn't really failed to anyone. But Vega is there on the edge of the box. Can he get the shot off? And I don't think it's contested. It actually bounced off Egan Riley. And it's easy, quite comfortable for Maynard just to retrieve that one. I'm going to go attacking here because I won't mind taking the risk. We go 2-0 down, then so be it. But we've got to try and just go for something. Still vaguely early in the season. Oh, have we not got that interception there, though? And that's a good ball to the top there. But can we get across it? And it's not, at least with a diving header. And it looks like Bayern, the favourites for this game, are going to walk away with the 3 points. I mean, I brought the keeper right there because I didn't expect him to do a diving header. I was hoping he'll touch it down, and then by the time he touched it down, the keeper would have been there. But a great ball, great delivery. And the diving header was enough just to maybe not challenge the keeper as much. I'm not sure. But this is the Bundesliga, and that's Bayern Munich for you. So we got to expect these kind of losses until our team just gets a little bit better. I feel like we could have been a lot better. Silva there made a good run beforehand, but then just kind of pulled back himself. We could have got a goal from himself there. Like I said, we got to expect these losses, or a challenge at least. We know we got ourselves into when we got promoted. But it's not all doom and gloom. Like I said maybe top 7 by the end of the season. And I think we'll probably get that. I've got a good feeling. I think the teams will be in, but the likes of Dortmund, Leipzig, who we did obviously beat, of course, are doing well. And it's a batting round now, and how they did not get a third there, I do not know. How can I defend against a team like that? The boys in red take away points from the boys in blue. Over 3 points going towards Bayern Munich. Defeat at home for us at the Venice Arena. Not the start we wanted, but we can expect a defeat against a team like Bayern Munich, who are not just only one of the best teams in Germany, but in world football. At least seeing Cody Gakpo punish us with Harry Kane up top. Just got to take this one on the chin. And we move on. So after that defeat at Bayern Munich, it looks like we're going to be playing bottom of the league VFO Wolfsburg here, which also, of course, if they're bottom of the league or around that region, we're probably going to play it as a highlight or a simulation. I am actually just going to play this game as a highlight because I'm not massively comfortable with the team and the overall to quick sim them yet. Maybe cup games, but in terms of, you know, teams that are actually just still in the Bundesliga, and Wolfsburg were a big team back then, and they're probably still on in some sense. Just not as good as they used to be. We're going to rotate the team a little bit. Kun is going to go for Januzaj. Aiden, sorry, is going to go for Ramirez Cordoza is actually going to start over Merkin this time. And I think Bullet's going to get over Sanchez. I think that's the team we're probably going to play out for now. But we need to pick back 3 points. I'm hoping we can do it at the Volkswagen Arena against Wolfsburg. Green versus blue on the highlights. Let's see if we can bounce back from that defeat from Bayern Munich. So here we have it then. Highlight time. And let's see what we can do here. Like I said, they've got the likes of Arnold, who's a bit of a veteran for Wolfsburg. They've not got a bad team. They're a team to just, you know, watch out for. Meschle there at the fullback role. You see the team in the bottom now. Petlu's a good player. Correa there, good save from the keeper. Wolfsburg counter-attack now. 0-0 still on the clock. Second highlight has been applied now. And we can't get a decent knock on. There we go. Finally, Correa plays out wide to Wimmer. Another good player. Bounces past the player. Ball into the box there. Bullet's got to get there. He does. Egan Riley, good clearance. Wolfsburg again with an attack. Only 22 minutes though. That's the game. I mean, it needs to be a little bit better. 22 minutes in. Come on, boys. Just wake up a little bit this episode. That's a great ball, though. And a great across the box. And what a save. One of the best saves I've seen this season. But what a ball from Wolfsburg. They are all over us at the moment. We're getting nothing. But we're also getting something because of the attacks that they're getting are starting from their box. So they must be, in some sense, attacking. We're getting up there. We're not getting any clear-cut ones, of course. That's got to be ours there. Can we get across it? And we do. And Paredes gets sent down into the barricade. And to be honest, it's actually cancelled out the opportunity. So me actually preventing that was actually good. I mean, we actually went for potentially the yellow card there. And it actually worked out. Ball inside there to Vega. And Vega should rolling past. And Cantina there does well to push him off. Wolfsburg counter-attack again. We've only had one chance in this game. I'm surprised. But this is why, like I said, I don't want massively quick sim games. So Aiden, well done there. Cancels that on right out there. Crossover for Schalke now. Very much a normal attack here, really. This is what I mean, like I said there. But I mean, we don't want to do quick sims as much. Because it's a bit hard at the moment to get wins. But there's no options here. Now we're going to get one inside. Costa trying to twist and turn. He does. Gives it out wide now to Januzaj. Januzaj, ball into the box here. Diamani's there. He's got to head it down. Unlucky. It's a good thing about that when he's got high. But finally, we get a decent counter-attacking opportunity here. I'm hoping our striker can thread the needle in front of that pass. And I think he is. And he is going to get a chance for on goal. The Greek free. Kenny secures potentially the 3 points. Will get us to one up, and we can. We finally score in this episode. And we're going to celebrate in front of the green wall. Why not? The striker of our dreams has finally got the goal. The Kevin De Bruyne and Haller link up there with him and Vega. It's fantastic. We get another chance from him here, but I think he might be onside our winger. He's offside now. The only reason I said that because that number 2 at the bottom of your screen looked like he was in line with him. But clearly not. 84th minute though, the Wolfsburg's got a great chance in the edge of the box. Can we get across it in time with Bullet? Correa's there. Good save from Impolo. Fantastic, but it's still alive with Wimmer. Wimmer on the back post. Into Paredes. Another good player. Twisted and turned and just jockeying it, and we do well. And is that going to be the game? And Wolfsburg have got a solo run in the 90th minute. You can't write it. You cannot write it. I think he's going to slow down. Bullet's getting back. Now, well done. Fantastic from Bullet. A fan favourite there. Well done. What a crucial challenge at the end. Januzaj, veteran, is poking now into Vega. We have got a bit of a glitchy one. Costellas is pulled away then. Costellas, good save. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap up quite a tense highlight game. Wolfsburg could have got a goal at the end. Probably should have, but Bullet with a crucial challenge at the end to deny him. And that actually turned out, like I said, not the most comfortable highlight game. Quite a difficult game against a team which I'm surprised are bottom of the league. They've got some great talent and decent players in their team. But also, of course, they're just not doing it. Our striker, 5 attempts, 1 goal, isn't the best from him. But he was the man that got us the 3 points with Vega. So we will take 3 points of the first star of this episode, finally, after that Bayern loss in the first game. On to our next game now, when at the FB Porto, and of course it is against Union Berlin. Also, of course, now on this one, we're definitely going to play this one as a highlight. I'm expecting a result again on another highlight win here. But again, we are going to change the team up a little bit. I'm going to actually give Gallo again, because if anyone remember in the last episode, he was fantastic. We're going to give Egan Riley a bit of a rest, because he has played pretty much every game since he's come to the team. Shaqiri's going to go over Vega as well. A bit of a risk there. Kun's going to come back to the team. And Costellas is going to go out for Silva. So not massively changes, but a lot more weaker indeed. But I'm expecting a result here against Union Berlin and get to the next round of DFB Porto. Rotation is in the side, but will it pay off with Shaqiri as actually the captain today in game 3? So here we have then Union Berlin versus Schalke in the DFB Porto. Who is going to go through to the next round? And at this rate, it will be Union Berlin. They are 1-0 up. Give you some absolute daylight robbery of not giving us the opportunity to defend it. But can Shaqiri equalise it here today? And he does. Pen spot. Shaqiri never misses. And wow, 68th minute, and it's 2-1. I cannot believe it, but Shaqiri has got a good opportunity here. And this is one of the reasons we potentially brought him into the club, because of his set pieces. But can he convert it here today? Shaqiri goes over the wing and he scores! Shaqiri does well today. But will it be enough, or are you going to get mugged off with the highlights here? And it's 4-2. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. What has happened here? I cannot believe this. Not the best pass. And they definitely are going to get knocked out here. Honestly, I do not know what has happened here. The only reason this happened is I did attack only and we didn't get the opportunity to defend. But I don't think it is. I do not think it is. Alright. I mean, we are a team that's just come up from the Bundesliga too, I suppose. But still, I feel like we've been robbed there from the game. We've seen it before on my channel where this has happened. Maybe it's just the cup games. Maybe it's a bit of a glitch. But we're out. Union Berlin, fair play. Shaqiri had a stormer, but it wasn't enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, on to our last game now, and it is against Hamburger SV here. We have got the new position for Hamish as well. So does he go up? He goes up a little bit, but not much. We're going to get him on the 26th. Oh, he's got a 21 week there, so we'll do the wide playmaker on him whilst we get into that game right there. I'm very annoyed by that last one, though. I feel like we got definitely mugged off. I mean, I get if I click that one there, attacking highlights, but I definitely clicked this one. But who knows? But we are at the Verts Arena now against Hamburg. I am going to play this one on the phone 90 because I feel like Hamburg are not a bad team. I feel like it's a bit of a rival here with kind of a team with 2 blue kits. I'm just going to kind of throw that out there. I feel like I'm going to go with the main team. I feel like Shaqiri doesn't deserve to be dropped after that performance in the last one. But I'm not too sure. I mean, we could get him a game. I'll tell you what, we're going to get him in right wing because I know he's got an absolute belt on him. So I'll tell you what, in terms of cutting aside, he's got the Treve as well, which I do like. So we'll have to wait and see how he gets on. If not, Kun is going to get back on the pitch, or Januzaj. But other than that, that is going to be the team today. Hopefully we can get a result to end this episode on a high. Let's have a look. So here we go then, Schalke versus Hamburg. No more absolute bollocks from EA. Yes, I have used that word. That was very annoying. Very annoying indeed. It's a good ball to the box though, and Sanchez does well. Go for that. Oh, Mini did the well, but that's felt lovely though for the winger. And Diao could start straight away here. He's been good on good form, and he's been in tremendous form. When he first joined the club, he was a bit hit and miss. The record-breaking signing, but now he's coming to his own. And now that's back-to-back episodes where he's on the score sheet. Great finish. Took it a little bit close, but lifts it just over enough for the keeper. And slots into the bottom right corner. It's a great start for Schalke and a good assist. It felt lovely for us. And like I said, what a finish that is. Just tucks it away in the right hand side. See you later. So Diarne, where his bloody name is, I absolutely just mess it up every time I try to pronounce his name. I do apologise. He can't butcher it. Poraba back inside. Reed does well. Shaqiri cutting it inside. Bernal. And now Vega has got a good opportunity here. Cuts inside. Vega trying to get on that half volley. Shaqiri unlucky. Poraba. And Segan does well. There's a good option here. Costas goes on his own now and just drags it on his wide. I was hoping the wheel would come short on the opposite side to help him out. He just ran away. But that is unlucky. Very unlucky indeed. Mendes. Got to get there, but doesn't. Money from Bernal. Fantastic. Good form recently, I feel like, from him as well. And this is looking way better. Oh, unlucky. I feel like I said that in the last episode or a couple back. The problem with the winger, I need to get his ball control dribbling a little bit higher because he's got such a heavy touch on him. Because when he runs, he goes. Reed, that was a bit poor for me. Dumpe into Selke. Good player. Was actually looking at him, actually. Oh, what a look at that from Shaqiri. He's been in tremendous form today. And I tell you what, go all the way, Shaqiri. Why not? Shaqiri could go all the way in. Not the best shot, to be honest. Would have been a lovely goal, though. And looking for that top hand corner, but just wasn't it. Was it unlucky? Indeed. BLC Hamburg, a team that came up with us. We was actually looking at Selke on rotation. We didn't go for it in the end because we got Silva up top of us. Oh, I couldn't do it there. Sanchez. They're going to come over. Can do it. Reed does, but so lovely for Merkin. And the striker, Selke. Good pass inside to Reyes. Good save. I did see in comment as well, looking at a potentially new keeper that's a bit taller. And I do agree, but I think we'll give Bolo the benefit of the doubt. He is a good keeper. It's handled sometimes when it hits it right like a powerful shot. He does parry it quite short. But he's not a bad keeper, I must admit, yeah, he is small. But he ain't too bad. There you go, good chance here for a good Trevea shot here, and it's not the best. I don't know why he hasn't hit that on the other foot to go on and get the outside curl. But we're not going to watch that one back. That was very poor from the Mexican. Probably should have just ran a bit more closer, to be honest with you. But we got a bit of breathing room because we're still 1-0 up. We've seen them go in before. But sometimes, and most of the time, they do miss. Dumpe. Let's watch this line here. How bad play this? Orba. It's Selke again. To Dumpe, but he is offside. Right from the fullback in Breeze. Had a not bad game so far, number 13. And it goes out for half time. We'll take it 1-0 worth here. Hamburg nearly got a good opportunity where they landed Merkel on the bit of a deflection from him and Selke. But other than that, that man right there, our number 8, has done well. Picking up the only goal so far in this game. Hopefully more to come in the second half though. But gentlemen, 2 changes. Kun comes on for Vega. But you're probably thinking, what do you mean by that? Shaqiri has moved back into the Cambro, and also Gruger has come on for Bernal. Just a bit of rotation in the team and getting the confidence back in Kun, because he's been a little bit sloppy this episode. Good turn there. And then Shaqiri trying to twist and turn, gets it back into the striker. Can he get the shot off now, but gets blocked? Unlucky. Hafadi gives it into Mevret, into Poraba. Poraba into Dumpe. Reed again, who's had a very good game. Really keeping up this winger, coming quite quiet. It's a twisting and turn there from Hamburg. It's a good ball into Selke. Try and return the pass. Couldn't do it though. I was a bit lucky there. And it's unlucky, he needs to be a bit quicker though. That should have worked really. Selke. Selke has a good return pass. And Rez there. I told you that Selke's dangerous. It's very good for them. Segan. Into Kun. And this option there. Good switch out to Merkin. The fans like that one. They got the applause up. I like that. Diamane. That's the technical driven from him again. Gives it back into Shaqiri. And Shaqiri got a bit of room now. Can he go out wide? He can. Into the striker. Can we get a goal now? It gets blocked again. They're holding out. I've got to give it to him. Shaqiri, set piece taker. One of the reasons why we brought him into the club. Goes in. Sanchez is there. Goes in though to Brugger. Looking for the top right corner. Probably shouldn't have shot that, to be fair. That was a bit silly by myself, I must admit. But when they, when they set up like that, sometimes you just gotta go for it. We have seen goals like that happen before. We all have witnessed them. We've all scored a screamer in our time. Couldn't. Looking for the 1-2 with Shaqiri. Does get the return pass. Hard angle to deal with though. Nah, looking a bit weak there. He hasn't been that good this episode, I must admit. He has been a little bit poor. Hasn't been himself. But there's the top flight division. But it is going against a team who are in the lower division. So I expect him to kind of shine a bit better this game. But we need that second now because I'm getting a bit worried. There's only the 1-0. And really takes him down for the yellow card. It's not a good game there, but didn't really need to do that. That should be ours though. Diamane does get up for it. But can we get the second ball here? Trying to help back in defence. Reed. Good challenge. Mendes. Oh, Reed finally gets beaten though. That's not good. It's been dangerous on this wing. Well done. Shaqiri. Inside there. It's relaxing the play. No need to force it. Well done. Here comes Kern. Trying to cut inside. He does. Gets a lot of speed now, but trying to go for that top right corner there. But I should have made the pass. Just looking a little bit tired this game. FT. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we've got away with it. We have a bit of a boring game to end it on, chaps, I must admit. But, as I always say, we have walked away with the 3 points. Early goal in the first half. Probably should have gone for try and got a second. Maybe some chances from myself. Wasn't the right choices for the half volleys, the long shots, the Trevea shots, I must admit. So something I need to work on a bit better there. But you got to go for them sometimes, but just didn't go our way today. But other than that, it did in some sense, because we have walked away with the 3 points. Only goal in the 7th minute. The rest of the game was stalemated. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this episode. And something a bit different here. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if we can quickly get past it back onto the feed. But Bukayo Saka has won the Ballon d'Or. So fair play to him right there. Didn't expect him to win it. I mean, he's a great player in real life, but you expect the likes of maybe Jude, I don't know, Lewandowski, Kane, Haaland, Vinicius Jr., Mbappe. The list goes on. Even Yamal at the moment, who for me is the best player in the world of football at the moment. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, a decent episode indeed. The only thing that kind of annoyed me, and probably you guys as well, was the DP Portico game. I mean, I definitely got a bit mugged off right there. The Bayern game was a bit awkward, but yeah, this is not too bad. 4 games, 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 knockout as well, like I said, which is frustrating. But as you can see, though, we have got pretty much in the next episode to get past November, then to get into the early stages of December, when then on the next episode after that, we will get into January where we can make some actual signings. Potentially, again, sell someone, know people out, and go from there. Looking at the table on how it stands, like I said, it's early season, and look how just much of a change it makes here. Bayern Munich, from when the start we played them, were 5th, and now back into 1st with Dortmund. Pretty much both of them, the 2 teams that you expect to go to win the league, rotating positions in the league there. Like Leverkusen finally picking up some results as well. Not too bad though, we're 3rd in the league. We will take it with only 2 losses to our name. It's not too bad. Leipzig undefeated though, and that's the team we did actually drew to at the start of the Bundesliga campaign in the top flight. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, if you did like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.